Okay, good afternoon and a very, very warm welcome to the graduation ceremony as we join together to celebrate excellence. On this very special occasion, I would like to once again warmly welcome all of our students, graduates, the families that came here today, and also the families that will see this later as we post this on YouTube later as well. Our teachers and staff and senior representatives of our leading academic partners here on stage. We are also very honoured to have present close family members of students graduating, and that is something very special for them as well. And thank you for travelling so far to celebrate this very special occasion with the HTMi family. And to all those unable to attend, and particularly of the parents and friends worldwide who will be able to watch this graduation a little later over YouTube. Welcome to you today as well. I would like to offer the following message. We are delighted that you chose to send your sons and daughters to study at our institute and entrust us with their preparations for careers in the international hospitality and tourism industry. Within that industry, HTMi is climbing every year to new and exciting heights. From last graduation, where we were ranked 15 in the QS Global University Rankings for Hospitality and Tourism, this year we climbed up one more place to be ranked 14, and we expect to climb even higher this year and next. This places us, this ranking already, now within the top 5 Swiss hotel schools in Switzerland, according to that ranking. And we are number 1 in the canton of Lucerne. Our HTMi International Development Group goes from strength to strength, developing our brand around the world with many more partnerships, opening up globally our presence, a focus on training and talent development, as we announced also recently the new World Hospitality Student Championships, and many other new initiatives designed to take us to be a leading hotel management institute in the world. So staff, students and graduates, this all of course benefits you in a big way. As the HTMi brand grows, your strength of your CV grows as well, and people will recognize you as high quality talent in the future. And of course, you have a major role here as well. Follow our value system. This is the most important thing that you can do. Every hospitality professional has a very strong value system. You're not expected to get it right every minute of every day, but you are expected to get it right in the direction that you take as an individual and a professional. Also, follow our cultural focus, which is lead, don't follow, create, don't copy. And in the interests of our brand and your career, you remember the success guide of our golden commitments and passion charter. When you read them later in your career, say after 2 years from graduating here, you will look back and say, yep, that's right, that is the correct thing to be doing. Students who are graduating today have now come to the end of their preparations for the world of work. And great luck to you, and go out and win and be a success in your career. Martin.
Yes. Dear ladies and gentlemen, parents, students and graduates, this has been a truly great semester. I've taken on new roles at the HTMi, and that would not have been possible without the support from Ulster University, Edinburgh Napier University, and the team behind me. So I'd like you all just to stand, and would you please give them a big round of applause for me.
Don't worry about it.
Thank you. I'll not keep you long, but I'd like to tell you a short story. Years ago, I was taught the mantra or catchphrase, which was simply, "Yeah man, why not?" It took me a while to understand what this meant, as every time I sought advice on really important life issues, the answer would be, "Yeah man, why not?" Should I do A or B? "Yeah man, why not?" Only later in my mid-20s did this start making sense. My interpretation of this at the time was that whatever I do, I should learn to make a decision by myself, independently, even if it's the wrong one. To have the courage to try things and fail. This mantra came from my father, who was a winemaker. He won prestigious awards for the winery, and year on year was titled Best Winemaker of the Year in South Africa. He loved learning, and he came home late one night, and he had a whole bunch of lever arc files in his arms, and this was shortly before his retirement. And he laughed and came home late that night, and he just laughed at me. He said, "You see, Martin, you never stop learning. As a winemaker, you go through countless shortfalls until you get the wine right. And not all winemaking problems can be corrected. In a Tayloristic manner, you try and pursue economic efficiency and reduce defects, my apologies. The effects of wine. No. But in some cases, the only course of action is to discard the wine down the drain or to put it in boxes for cheap sales. It seems that while fermentation is a simple process, good winemaking simply is not. So it is plausible to deduce that the secret to a good product lies in its process and then refining the process via the defects. But your futures, wherever they may take you, are not products. You are all about process. Like a good wine. It's about getting there, wherever that there may be. The older you get, the better you get. That's why I am a young Merlot, and Professor Rim is an aged Chateau Margaux. Yeah. So throughout the process of living and learning, failure is very real. But let me assure you, it won't be an end destination. Failure is simply an external event that happens, which then provides an excellent learning opportunity. Remember that it's also not about personality. When you confuse your personal sense of self-value with success, you're restricting the ability to learn because your ego becomes another factor in this equation. Our ego tells us that when we succeed, we're smart, and we failed because we can't win at anything. Paul Scher, she's a very well-published graphic designer. She designed the little umbrella for the Citibank logo. I don't know if you know it. She said that you have to fail in order to make the next discovery. She also said, when you're working and you make mistakes, particularly when you're young, you make discoveries because you do things that are inappropriate, but through this you find an alternative way to go. When you're fulfilling a function, when you're being obedient, in other words, you're doing as expected, you can't learn anything because you already know the answer. So it's through mistakes that you can actually grow. She went on to say, you have to get bad in order to get good. That confused me. But there's good news in what she says. Because whatever you pursue, you will get better, provided you're willing to make mistakes. My advice to you all is to have the courage and faith in yourselves. And even if you make a mistake, know that at least you're learning something because, yeah man, why not? Finally, dear students and graduates, I wish you all the best for your future. May you be confronted with many obstacles as you progress through your careers and life. May you sip on acidic wine that is meant for cheap sales. And may you learn from and embrace your failures, yet find the strength to get up and move on because, yeah man, why not? Ian.
Thank you, Martin. I was just... I was just thinking about wine there. Okay. We have a great deal to be proud of at HTMi. We strive to be leaders, not followers, and a lot of the things you saw on the screen earlier on proves that. We strive to innovate and create and not to copy. As we evolve as an institute, we constantly seek to improve. We look for better resources, new ideas, more exciting ways for students to engage with their education, and most of all, improve the quality of what we do. And now I would also like to recognize and acknowledge, as Martin just did, the tremendous support that we continue to receive from our partners in education, especially Ulster University Business School and also Edinburgh Napier University. I would like to formally welcome Ulster University Business School, represented here today by Professor Mark Dorkin, Executive Dean of the Business School, Professor Ona McMahon-Beattie, Head of the Department of Hospitality and Tourism Management, and Ursula Quinn, Senior Lecturer and HTMi Coordinator, Department of Hospitality and Tourism Management. Particularly, I would again like to thank Ulster University Business School for their steadfast encouragement and confidence in HTMi, now for more than 14 years, and their support of our campus in Singapore, which is now re-edu-trusted and moving forward and will go from strength to strength. I would also like to formally thank Edinburgh Napier University, our academic partner for the Master of Science in Hospitality and Tourism Management. Martin.
So let the celebrations commence with the roll call for the 2018 summer graduation. Today we will celebrate this graduation together by asking Professor Mark Durkin from Ulster University Business School to present our undergraduate awards, followed by Professor Russell Rimmer, Professor of Research Development at HTMi, to present our HTMi Postgraduate Awards. We will also be asking Professor Mark Durkin to make the graduation speech and then close with a speech from our academic advisor, Dr. John Burgess. I'll now hand over to Mr. Anthony Lack, Master of Ceremonies, for this graduation.
So, ladies and gentlemen, I will now call these proceedings to order as I call the graduating students to receive their parchments. To begin, I call to order those graduating at the level of certificate in International Hotel and Tourism Operations and the Management Training Certificate, which is a key component of this program. Aung Suhan Kaki Tazin. Baku Mark. Choi Chi Chung. Do Kwang Tuan. Yang Ngok Han. Ko Lin Myanmar. Kojanova Aijan. Mai Phuong Thayo. Nguyen Thi Phuong Thayo. Sai Sing Owe. Sitov Soltenbeck.
Congratulations to everyone. To all those graduating at certificate level, we are very proud of your achievement. We wish you all well in the successful completion of your diploma level and for the higher level of programs to come.
Ladies and gentlemen, I call to order those graduating for the Diploma in International Hotel and Tourism Management and the Management Training Diploma at the same level. Bende Petre. Cam Siphon. Hun Bao Ti. Ji Yanan. Lam Chun Shing. Pham Hoang Bu. Satira Sao Pedro de Figueira Margarida. Suthu Rahan Rao. Sam Ko Tsun. Tsai Chi Hung.
Congratulations to all those graduating at diploma level. We're proud of your achievement. We wish you all well in the successful completion of your high diploma level and for the upcoming bachelor degree.
Ladies and gentlemen, I call to order those graduating for the Diploma in Training for Trainers in Hotel Management. Abaga Haramilo Yezenia Diana. Chen Min Yu. Chen Pei Tzu. Desi Hamanjot. Nguyen Hoang Tsang. Nguyen Song Hung. Palacios Hara Luisa. Rama Atika. Wang Cha Ru. For the Diploma in Training for Trainers in Restaurant Management, Li Tai Quan. For the Diploma in Training for Trainers in Front Office Management, Do Min Huang. For the Diploma in Training for Trainers in Events Management, Khairimi Ahmed. Lin Yun Chen. For the Diploma in Training for Trainers in IT Management, Pa Joseph Renault.
Congratulations, to everyone. Yes, so congratulations to all those who've completed their Diploma in Training for Trainers in Hotel Management program. We're proud of your excellent achievement.
Ladies and gentlemen, I call to order those graduating at higher diploma in International Hotel and Tourism Management and the Management Training Diploma at the same level. Abbas Ahmed. A.K. Kin Mo. Berka Vitislav. Dankova Theodora. Adin Shiva. Gaia Rebecca. Gunaratna Nalaka. Hankin Mama. Hu Ji Yu. Lapshina Ekaterina. Li Ching Lam. Li Mi Cao. Ma Shao Wu. Mo Mo Aung. In Chi Fung. Nguyen Huang Lin. Pranay Kitty Sandra. Cherish Marcel. So Loshi Eneko. Tang Quan Ling. Tot Norbert. Vaduva Tiberio Costanel. Kit Yan. Nian Hoang An. Nguyen Tu Hien. The last student to graduate the High Diploma in International Hotel and Tourism Management from our HTMi branch campus in Singapore and has continued here with the BSc degree. I would like to call to the stage to receive the High Diploma in International Hotel and Tourism Management awarded by HTMi and studies at HTMi Singapore, Pua Shannon Seo Shuen.
Congratulations to all those graduating at high diploma level. We're very proud of your excellent achievement. We all wish you well in the successful completion of your BSc degree and look forward to welcoming you back to this graduation milestone.
Ladies and gentlemen, we now call to order those students who have successfully completed the Bachelor of Science with Honours in International Hospitality Management, awarded by Ulster University. This degree is a highly ranked degree internationally in the field of hospitality education, and Ulster University is recognized as a world leader in hospitality education and is one of the UK's largest and top universities. Graduates will be called out in ascending order of the honours awarded by the university to each student. Awarded the Bachelor of Science Honours in International Hospitality Management with honours at 3rd Class R, Do Min Huang. Yi Kit Yan. Awarded the Bachelor of Science Honours in International Hospitality Management with honours at 2nd Class Lower Division R, Kutkanya Supanza. Lo Pei Ling Vivian Diana. And presented in absentia, Al-Husseini Rewa Raid, Tot Sara Umarewa Liberata. Awarded the Bachelor of Science Honours in International Hospitality Management with honours at second class Upper Division R, Kadeo Nicole. Hu Wing Tse. Kish Hanne Zita. Korenyak Nate. Nguyen Thi Yen Ni. Nikiforova Yulia. Van der Mark Martijn Wilhelmus. Wu Thi Kan Lin. And presented in absentia Valko Vanessa. Awarded the Bachelor of Science Honours in International Hospitality Management with first class honours is Tran Do Bao Han.
Congratulations to all those graduating at BSc in International Hospitality Management from Ulster University. We are very proud that you have reached this academic milestone. You are now HTI alumni, and the International Placement Service, which you have already experienced, is now available to you for a lifetime. We trust that in the future you will use the service to recruit the next generation of HTMI graduates.
We would now like to invite Professor Mark Durkin, Executive Dean of Ulster University Business School, to address the audience on behalf of Ulster University.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. That's the first selfie I've had on the stage presenting these awards, so thank you very much for that. Ladies and gentlemen, Your Excellencies, members of the Diplomatic Corps, honoured guests, and of course graduates, as Executive Dean of the Ulster University Business School, it is my pleasure to be with you here today in order to congratulate all of you who are graduating, to wish you well, and to extend my thanks to those present who have supported you. HTMi is a valued partner of Ulster University, with 2018 marking the 14th year of our collaboration. It's a partnership that is very important to us, not least because of its global nature. The partnership itself is transnational, and of course, all of you are part of that partnership, internationalizing us still further with your global profile and your future impact. The Ulster University HTMi partnership is based on mutual respect and a shared interest in developing successful managers for the global hospitality and tourism industry. And that is why the university looks forward to continuing to work with HTMi over the coming years. I'd like to take this opportunity to express my sincere appreciation to Mr. Ian Larmour and his team at HTMi for the dedicated way in which they pursue and promote excellence in hotel and tourism management. Ulster University is now ranked within the top 2% of all universities within the world. Quality at a global level is very important to us. With respect to the Ulster University Business School, we're the only business school in the UK with embedded relationships with both Harvard Business School and Babson College in Boston. In China, we have just celebrated our 15th anniversary with the Dongbei University of Finance and Economics, a top 10 institution out of 3,000 Chinese universities. Our business school's Department of Hospitality and Tourism Management is ranked in the UK top 10 for quality, according to the Guardian League table, while all taught subjects in business enjoy student satisfaction levels in excess of 90%. Our research, so important in underpinning the quality of our teaching, has us ranked first in Northern Ireland for research funding growth, and when compared with the UK's research-intensive Russell Group universities, we outperform more than 50% of them in research funding growth, according to the Chartered Association of Business Schools. This commitment to world-class quality is very much borne out through the partnership we have with HTMi. You are our premier partner in the single market, and the degrees which we validate with you here, and through the quality of the learning experience you deliver, you allow that pursuit of excellence that we seek to be demonstrably realized. For all of us, graduation is a most pivotal point in our lives. It is the point when we look back and reflect on what we have achieved, and we also look forward to the future, to envision what might yet be. As the world becomes more volatile, uncertain, complex, and indeed ambiguous, there is every chance for you to create and transform opportunity in new ways in response to that level of profound change. I didn't attend university as a full-time student. I entered employment aged 18 in a large Irish bank, and through the wise mentorship of a manager in my first branch, I began developing myself through night class study. First beginning with professional banking exams, then a diploma and a master's in marketing, and finally a PhD at Loughborough University Business School in England. All in all, that learning journey took 19 consecutive years of part-time study, and I am still learning. Every day as I work with colleagues, interact with students, meet international partners like HTMi, and meet graduates. It was a source of great pride for me that only last week I was presenting the Exporter of the Year award at one of Northern Ireland's grandest business award ceremonies, and the recipient of that award turned out to be a young man I had taught 10 years ago. As he approached me on the stage, I leaned over to him and said, "There's got to be a way I can take some of the credit for your success here this evening." But such an event, that sort of celebration, underpins the critical role that we as educators have in shaping the future of the world through the dedicated effort we bring to our students. And as I look around this room, I would like to commend all of the HTMi and Ulster staff for the excellent work that they have done in supporting the courses that you are graduating from. I'm a great believer in the currency of the pracademic. Before everyone starts Googling, that is a real word. A pracademic is someone who works in an academic context, but is also a practicing manager. In academic environments, such people, in my view, are absolutely invaluable. They bring a real-world perspective into the classroom, and they test academic theory in that real business world. That fusion of theory and practice, the fusion that you have just experienced through the programs you've studied, adds real value to you as a graduate because it allows you to both think and act differently. University business degrees are not just about thinking. They must also, in my view, offer a bias to informed action. All employers are crying out for graduates who can offer informed action in this increasingly uncertain world. So in your actions as managers and leaders of the future, can I urge you to build and maintain in that action what for me is the most important virtue, and that is kindness. Mark Twain said that kindness is a language which the deaf can hear and the blind can see. In the service businesses around the hospitality and tourism sector that you will lead, remember your people, and remember that you have the opportunity to shape their lives positively in work and out through the type of manager and leader you become. Remember, too, to be especially kind to the unkind people you meet. They're the ones who need your kindness the most. So graduation ceremonies are always very special, joyous, happy occasions. In many respects, they represent a landmark in our lives where we obtain a seal of achievement, which is the outcome of enormous effort and work invested in our studies, ourselves, and in our future. In all of those lives, though, there's little, if anything, that we can achieve truly on our own. In our successes, many others are co-creators of that achievement. And these people can be easily the forgotten, unsung heroes, namely your nearest and dearest who provide the support and encouragement that is so essential in helping you through all of the difficult and challenging times. Today, they too are very much part of this celebration, and we salute and pay tribute to them as well. So you arrived at HTMi as students, and today you depart as graduates, but in accordance with the Institute's mission, you actually also leave as managers. At this exciting point in your lives, you're about to embark on a career in a highly demanding and exciting business environment. The knowledge and skills, that thinking and action that you have acquired will serve you well in developing highly successful careers in hospitality and tourism management. As graduates of the program, today you also become part of the extended family of Ulster University. We hope very much that this does not end your link with us, but rather it marks the beginning of a long and very happy association that we now have with you. Finally, today is very much about celebration. It is about rewarding, recognizing, and sealing your achievement. On behalf of my colleagues and myself, I extend our heartiest congratulations and our very best wishes to each of you whose successes we are marking at this graduation ceremony. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Professor Durkin, for those very inspiring words. And now I would like to call to the stage Professor Russell Rimmer, Professor of Research Development, to present the HTMi Awards. Ladies and gentlemen, I now call to order those students who have successfully completed the following HTMi Awards: the Postgraduate Diploma in International Hotel and Tourism Management, the Postgraduate Diploma in International Hotel Events Management, and the Bachelor of Arts in International Hotel and Tourism Management. Cho Yu Par Tet. Kassa Vapanic Kanokrach. Singh Manpreet. Te Mei Tu Aung. Ye Mi Maung. Phan Nyok Nu. Tran Le Huang Huyen. For the postgraduate diploma in International Hotel Events Management, Venkitachalam Sriganesh. And finally, those graduating with the Bachelor of Arts in International Hotel and Tourism Management, and presented in absentia Ko Shui Quan Eugene.
So congratulations again to all of those graduating at advanced diploma and postgraduate diploma level. We're proud of your achievement. You are now HTMi alumni, and the international placement service which you have experienced is now available to you for a lifetime.
Ladies and gentlemen, I call to order those graduating with the MBA postgraduate diploma in hospitality management, awarded for completing the HTMi taught course, which is a part of the MSc MBA joint master's degree. Bajania Toledo Evelyn Valeria. Tamashi Alexa. Vidma Tatsiana. and presented in absentia Tonyot Tenzing Doma.
Congratulations to all those graduating with the MBA postgraduate diploma. We at HTMi are proud of your achievements and we are proud of you. We wish you well in the completion of your dissertations and then to graduate at master's level.
The next students are a very special group, as these students are those graduating with the joint MBA in Hospitality Management, awarded by HTMi, and the MSc in Hospitality and Tourism Management, validated, delivered, and awarded by Edinburgh Napier University. Unfortunately, all these graduates have started successful careers, so we present these awards in absentia: Carlier Melissa, Chu Huan Ling, Gosal Sumi, Ingnam Limub Bishal, Kamseri Vachara Tiraj, Londonio Halo Vanessa Jacqueline, Manoharan Sibi, Kionez Villavicencio Lorena Elizabeth, and Wang Chung Yu.
Congratulations to all those graduating at master's level. We at HTMi and Edinburgh Napier are proud of this excellent achievement, and we're proud of you to have reached this academic milestone. You are now HTMi alumni, and the international placement service, which you've already experienced, is now available to you for a lifetime. We trust that in the future you will use this service to recruit the next generation of HTMi graduates.
So, to all of our graduates today, congratulations. And now, to conclude our ceremony, I would now like to ask Dr. John Burgess, Academic Advisor to HTMi, to give the closing address before the traditional cap-throwing ceremony.
Yes, please. Members of the Diplomatic Corps, honored and distinguished guests, HTMi director and staff, HTMi students, your parents and sponsors, ladies and gentlemen, a very good afternoon to you all. Thank you, Mr. Jost, for inviting myself and my wife to this event and the awards event. It's a special interest to us. I'll let you into a secret. 150 years or so ago, we were students sitting like you are in a hotel school. My wife was the bright one. She went off to Cornell University and I stayed at home. I'd like to share with you a little story. About a week or so ago, my wife and I were processing through the checkout of our local supermarket. Yes, you see, we English know how to enjoy ourselves. Our checkout cashier, a delightful lady in her early 50s, was merrily chatting away to my wife while zapping all our items through the scanner. My poor wife was desperately trying to keep pace and pack our goods. This is something that's beyond me in my aged years. And then quite suddenly, the process stopped. The cashier held up the offending item, a punnet of green grapes. She said, "These grapes are going brown." Huh? I felt mortified. I had personally selected these grapes. I checked the sell-by date. We all studied the deteriorating grapes and confirmed, yes, they were growing brown at the bottom. I was dispatched back to fruit and veg to find a replacement punnet, which I gave to the cashier. She duly processed it, and we were on our way. Now, that approximate 122nd, £3.60, 4 Swiss francs intervention powerfully illustrates for me some key business imperatives. 1, always check your green grapes before you go through the checkout. Secondly, just as important, note the centrality of the customer being placed at the forefront of the business. Getting staff to use their social skills to interact with customers. Getting all staff to assure and to agree quality. Equipping all staff with the confidence and the authority to take action to ensure that customers are satisfied. And finally, encouraging all staff to act with care, professionalism, and honesty. In that multi-billion-pound retail organisation, our cashier was probably one of the lowest paid. Yet, it was she that interacted with us as customers. It was she that identified the problem. It was she that fixed the problem, and it was she that delivered, for me, dare I say, excellent, outstanding service. Now, the good news is that I've composed a 10-verse urban ditty for you, which tries to summarize exactly what I'm talking about. The good news is that I won't be singing it, and I'll only just recite one of the verses. And I won't do it in an urban ditty style, but this is the flavor of what I'd like to say. Setting the tone is the name of the game. Leading by example is the way to your fame. Giving compassionate support and care to your folks guarantees success and your company's growth. Now there, man, do you get the rhyme? Do you get the rhythm? Do you get the message? Before I conclude, I'd like to personally thank each one of today's successful students that's processed across this stage, both in the award ceremony and also in this graduation ceremony. You have achieved in a second language what I struggled to achieve in my home language. So well done and congratulations. And can I congratulate and say thank you to Professor Mark Durkin. Thank you for making the expedition to Switzerland, for awarding our certificates, diplomas, higher diplomas, and conferring the degrees, and for his very interesting words of wisdom just a few minutes ago. And can I finally thank also our VIPs from Ulster, Professor Una McMahon-Beatty and Mrs. Ursula Quinn, and congratulate you both on your improved rankings in the Global Guardian ratings. They've done very well. And finally, to you all, enjoy the rest of the evening, have a great night, and don't forget your passion statement. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Burgess. To conclude our graduation today, we will shortly invite all the graduates to come to the front of the room to take part in the traditional cap-throwing ceremony, and then to get your photos taken. Ladies and graduates, on the count of 3, caps in the air. Not left, Raphael. Up, yeah, not forwards. Up. Wait. Okay. 1, 2, 3, yeah!